Hi, welcome you all to my today's video edition. Thank you for all the subscribers and my former students and parents who greatly support me on my YouTube promotions. Today with me I thought I should invite one of my former students who sat for the SET exam recently, and I thought to give him an opportunity to share about his experience studying with me over the past few months. And he is Senuda Ratnayaka. Welcome, Senuda.
Thank you.
Yes. I thought to ask you, what is the difference you found in studying with me for your SET examination?
First of all, sir, I would like to tell that your teaching methods are very easy and guaranteed for success. So why I said that was comparing to other teachers, I found it less we have to memorize less and less revising. So I found that as an advantage to my studies in SATs.
Okay, so when you did the final 3 time tests, I noticed you got close to 1550 and you were consistent. What made you to be so assured and brought you to that score of 1550 in the time tests? If I may go back to remind you a little, was it that last technique that I used where you have to write the scores down in purple and green and take the total percentages out? Was that method helpful to you?
Very much so. Yes. When talking about that, sir, I saw how I improved over the 3 tests or 6 tests I've been doing, and the last 3 tests have been really crucial because it's the time. As like I have my SATs at the end of the week, and I've been doing 3 papers consecutively, and that too with time. So the SAT theories that sir gave was very it was short, so that made me hack into the paper basically, find shortcuts without like reading the whole passages, and
so by saving time.
So actually like SAT is like a battle of time, so that points really helped me figuring out the time and getting the points correctly to get the correct mark I required. So that I think just so yeah.
Okay, thank you. And then I notice students go to school for about 10 years before they come and end up with a professional, qualified, experienced tutor like me, for me to rescue them finally. What do you think the biggest challenge and the biggest problem as students you all face coming from schools to teachers like me?
I think it's the writing part, because even though if you know how to speak English, the way of communicating by writing is completely different. So in all the 10 years of schooling, in schools you have good teachers, but then again most schools they have teachers who are inefficient, so they can sometimes not know your ability of speaking or correct you in places where you go wrong. They might also think that you are correct, so they will give priority to you, to your knowledge. So with that respect, I think sir, your English knowledge that I got is really different from other teachers that I've been.
So what you're trying to say is that going to schools for about 10 years, the teachers do not focus on reading and writing. Instead, they only just let you talk and listen and develop your listening and talking skills, which indirectly parents don't realize until they come to the last stages of their education, where they are really exposed to past papers, and then they hit the ceiling when they realize that they can't read properly and write properly and answer questions. So basically what you're saying is that students going to school for 10 years cannot do the very task that they are supposed to do: read, understand and write the answer to a question. So students who go to school for 10 years cannot read, understand and answer a question. So means that schools are not doing their jobs well. Fine. So thank you very much for taking part in today's session of my video, and I wish you the best of luck once your results come. And you were the best student in this past set batch, and I was really honored to teach you. And you are going in for a degree in computer science to United States, and as a facilitating institution, I will be doing his US University processing as well. Thank you very much for taking part.